every president, every politician, every celebrity, every demographic, every religion, every ideology.
South Park episode everyone is talking about, the one where South Park takes on Donald Trump. Yeah, the whole episode is hilarious, by the way. It takes the mickey out of just about everyone on all sides, so have a look at that.
Townspeople claim that the president, who is a great man.
A great man.
Great guy. We know he's probably watching, and we are just reporting on this town in Colorado.
South Park didn't just roast politicians this season, it detonated a nuclear bomb right in Washington's face. From Trump's satanic bedroom scenes, to Kristi Noem's buried reputation, to tech billionaires groveling for power, nobody made it out alive. Matt and Trey just proved one brutal point. If you hold power, South Park will torch you and then laugh while the ashes burn.
Forget that we are talking about South Park. Not only is this a cartoon, but it's a show that spent the last 27 years making fun of literally everyone and everything.
And it all starts with season 27 blowing the roof off from the very first scene. South Park doesn't ease you in or set the stage. It drops a political grenade and dares everyone to watch the fallout. Matt Stone and Trey Parker come out swinging with the kind of chaos, savagery, and no-filter satire that made the show infamous in the first place. No one gets a warning shot, no one gets spared. If you are in power, you are already in the blast zone.
Yeah. Okay.
Mr. President, sir, the Prime Minister of Canada is here to see you.
Mr. President, why are you placing these new tariffs on Canada? What are you, some kind of dictator from the Middle East?
The premiere episode, Sermon on the Mount, wastes no time tearing into Donald Trump. Right from the start, South Park paints his second presidency as a full-blown circus where ego drives every decision and chaos follows close behind. The satire is sharp, loud, and unapologetic, setting the tone for everything that follows in season 27.
Hey, what the fuck is this, brother?
This is the painting you asked for, sir.
Why is my dick so small?
But that's the size it is in the photo.
Get this guy out of here! I'm gonna sue you! I'm gonna sue both of you!
Trump's portrayal is as brutal as it is hilarious. He is shown wandering the White House, obsessing over the size of his portraits, complaining that his face does not look big enough in the hallway. It is the perfect visual metaphor for his fragile vanity and desperate need for control. South Park strips him down to the most ridiculous version of himself, and the result is pure chaos on screen.
I don't want to right now.
What? Hey, relax! Come on, Satan, I've been working hard all day!
You haven't been working, you've been doing your stupid memes and just fucking around.
Then comes the scene that sent shockwaves across social media, Trump in bed with Satan. At first glance, the jokes seem juvenile, but this is calculated satire at its finest. Matt and Trey know exactly what gets under Trump's skin, and they hammer his ego relentlessly, poking at his masculinity, power, and insecurity all at once. It is savage, smart, and designed to provoke a reaction.
Welcome to the team, recruits. I'm Kristi Noem, head of Homeland Security.
Well, she seems nice. Okay, very pretty.
A few years ago, I had to put my puppy down by shooting it in the face. Because sometimes doing what's important means doing what's hard.
Just when you think South Park might ease up after roasting Trump, they go straight for Kristi Noem, and it is vicious. The episode Got a Nut kicks off by dragging her infamous dog shooting scandal right into the spotlight, and they do not hold back for a second. Where most shows would avoid touching that story, Matt and Trey turn it into pure comedy napalm.
South Park, they are not slowing down in their satirical takedown of the Trump administration. They're swinging at some new targets, ICE, and as you saw, DHS Secretary Kristi Noem.
They exaggerate it, mock it, and make sure you cannot look away. The opening scene sets the tone immediately, turning one of the most controversial headlines into one of South Park's wildest opening acts in years. By the time the scene ends, Kristi Noem's reputation is not just bruised, it is buried deep under the rubble.
This bonus clip on Twitter last night poking fun at DHS Secretary Kristi Noem's past puppy killing scandal.
To make things even more brutal, South Park released a bonus clip online mocking her appearance and then changed their Twitter profile photo to her face, just to taunt critics. It is a perfect example of how far Matt and Trey are willing to go this season. No one gets off easy, and Kristi Noem found that out in the harshest way possible.
Did a good job in there, soldier.
Okay, thank you, Captain.
I know it's tough doing what's hard, but we could use more men like you to distract.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Your Botox, Miss Nom?
Oh yeah, fix me up.
After Kristi Noem's brutal takedown, the episode dives headfirst into complete chaos. Mr. Mackey gets fired from his job and suddenly joins ICE, setting off one of the wildest chains of events South Park has pulled off in years. From that moment on, the episode becomes a roller coaster of absurdity, and it never lets up.
We're just here for questioning. Cooperate and nothing bad. Holy shit!
In one of the most outrageous sequences, ICE agents are shown raiding heaven itself. It is ridiculous, shocking, and completely deliberate. South Park uses this over-the-top imagery to mock fake authority, government overreach, and the way institutions abuse power without accountability. It is satire turned all the way up to 11. And then, in a twist that blurred fiction and reality, the Department of Homeland Security actually used a screen cap from the episode to promote ICE recruitment. South Park's response? A savage online clapback with a single line that went viral instantly. Guess we are relevant now. Within hours, the hashtag #eat a bag of dicks was trending, proving once again that Matt and Trey know exactly how to trigger a reaction both on screen and off it.
Yeah. Okay.
Mr. President, sir, the Prime Minister of Canada is here to see you.
Just when you think South Park is done swinging, they throw in a surprise that nobody saw coming, Carolina's brief but brutal cameo. It is so quick that if you blink, you might miss it, but the impact is undeniable. Matt and Trey slide her into the chaos without any buildup, without context, and without warning. 1 second she is there, and the next she is scorched.
Mr. President, a lot of your supporters are starting to turn against you.
Hey, tell them to take a rest.
Sir, can you please talk to them? They're really riled up.
All right, give me that.
South Park uses Carolina's moment like a sniper shot, precise, sharp, and devastating. There are no long setups, no elaborate storylines, just a single loaded strike that drops her right into the middle of their scorched earth narrative. Fans instantly flooded social media, dissecting why she was included and what it really meant.
The small town of South Park, Colorado is protesting against the president. The townspeople claim that the president, who is a great man.
A great man.
Great guy. We know he's probably watching. And we are just reporting on this town in Colorado that's being sued by the president, and they are fighting back.
And just to be clear, we don't agree with them.
After torching politicians and public figures, South Park sets its sights on a new target, the so-called patriot podcasters. These self-proclaimed alpha voices scream about masculinity, freedom, and what it means to be a real American. But South Park doesn't buy any of it. Instead, the show exposes them for what they really are, hustlers selling outrage as a product.
South Park, which has proven quite powerful at going against Donald Trump and criticizing how its own parent company has undercut the journalism of 60 Minutes and other entities, clearly South Park says they're not watering anything down.
In one of the episode's sharpest segments, the satire hits hard. These podcasters brag about protecting traditional values while pushing $80 hoodies, overpriced protein powders, and whatever fake Patriot merchandise they can get their hands on. South Park highlights how this entire ecosystem thrives on anger, manipulation, and division.
Mr. President, your ideas for the tech industry are so innovative, and you definitely do not have a small penis.
Ah, thanks, yeah.
Please accept this gift on behalf of Apple.
Next, Mr. President, your idea is incredible. You do not have smart penis.
South Park doesn't stop at politicians or podcasters. It drags Silicon Valley royalty straight into the mud. Tim Cook and Mark Zuckerberg, two of the world's most powerful tech billionaires, get roasted as completely out of touch with reality. They are portrayed as self-proclaimed geniuses who, despite their wealth and influence, still look clueless and desperate when it comes to maintaining their power.
Your leadership is truly beyond anything we have ever had in this country. And you do not have a small penis.
Ah, thanks, gang.
On behalf of the state of Florida, I'd like to give you this gift, a silver-plated space shuttle.
Next! Every gag in this segment feels like a cultural landmine. One by one, South Park detonates the myths of Silicon Valley brilliance, stripping away the polished PR layers to reveal just how insecure and power-hungry these billionaires really are. By the time the episode is over, even the richest men in the world are dragged down into the chaos, proving that nobody is above the blast zone this season.
Hey, Satan! Look at what some dipshit tech CEO gave me. I was thinking maybe we could try to shove it up your ass.
Hello? Yeah, I'm in a relationship with someone and I really need to find a way out of it.
South Park repeatedly pairs Donald Trump with Satan this season, and it is not just for laughs. The imagery symbolizes absolute power, corruption, and chaos. By putting Trump in bed with Satan, Matt and Trey blur the line between cartoon evil and real-world dysfunction. It is bold, deliberate, and designed to make viewers uncomfortable while driving the point home. Unchecked power always spirals into absurdity. And if you're loving how South Park is torching everyone this season, hit that like button right now and make sure you're subscribed.
Last night, poking fun at DHS Secretary Kristi Noem's past puppy killing scandal.
Season 27 might look chaotic on the surface, but every episode is carefully planned. Matt and Trey design each moment to trigger outrage, dominate headlines, and set social media on fire. Nothing is random. Every scene is built to hit nerves and spark conversations. South Park knows exactly which cultural buttons to push, and this season proves they are pulling every lever with absolute precision.
Every president, every politician, every celebrity, every demographic, every religion, every ideology, that is literally their entire brand.
Nobody escapes this season, and that is exactly why South Park just humiliated every politician on TV. Matt and Trey follow one rule: always punch up and expose hypocrisy wherever it hides.
It was a bold episode, to say the least. Bolder still because South Park just signed a $1.5 billion deal with Paramount to order 50 new episodes over the next 5 years. And right after they signed that, like 2 days after they signed it, they went on the air with this episode.
Paramount signed a massive $1.5 billion deal with South Park just weeks before season 27 aired, but you cannot buy their silence. Even with lawsuits involving Trump, the FCC, and corporate mergers looming, the show refuses to hold back. Instead of playing safe, South Park doubled down and delivered its most fearless and unapologetic season yet. South Park has made one thing clear: nobody is untouchable and nothing is off limits.